Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today's pick a card reading is going to be what is your person's current feelings for you. So this is general, so it could be for crushes, it could be for exes, it could be for someone maybe in a relationship. It really depends on the reading, whatever comes out from the cards. But yeah, and the reading is going to be a little bit different right now since I'm going to try reversals. I haven't tried using reversals before because to me, I don't really like making things complicated. I always want everything to be simple. And reversals, for me, in my opinion, is something very difficult to read for some reason, even though I try to read it intuitively. So it really needs time for me to interpret it and really needs practice as well, which I don't usually do. So yeah, and I actually did one reading which I used reversals, but I deleted it since it wasn't the best reading. I wasn't making sense at all, and it seems very crappy as well. So I don't want to upload some nonsense video. So yeah, I decided to do another one for me to challenge myself and to come out from my comfort zone. And yeah, I hope this reading is going to be a successful one now. And yeah, so by the way, I'm doing personal readings, so if you are interested, feel free to look in the description box below for more information. I'm going to be putting all the information on the description box. So I just want to say that please don't email me if you're not really sure of purchasing a reading, because I don't know, I just don't want people emailing me and then not even continuing purchasing the reading. So please make sure about that. So without further ado, let's get started. So we got three groups here at the moment. So use your intuition and not your eyes in choosing the cards. And this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pause the video if you need time to meditate on the cards, but we'll start off with pile number 1. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 1, so what is your person's current feelings for you? So we got ocean in reverse, co-create in reverse, fork in the road upright, death upright, ace of swords in reverse, and the wheel of the year upright. Okay, so right away what I'm getting from your person, from the connection, I'm definitely seeing a lot of obstacles in the connection, a lot of complicated things. There's just a lot of blockages is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like this is both on your end and on your person's end, wherein you both want a change in the dynamic of the connection, because I feel like there's a lot of toxic energy in the relationship, whether it's from the person that you are currently dealing with, or it's from other forces in here, external forces blocking the connection. But I feel like currently you're not really communicating with this person because you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there's no communication happening between the both of you. I feel like you have been on and off with this person. Things weren't really stable. There wasn't really a stable foundation that you can hang on, and you couldn't really rely on. So I feel like that's the one thing that you both should actually work on if you want this relationship or connection to be successful, because if you are going to be in this connection without any maybe label or assurance, I feel like it's not really going to work out. So even just like in, making houses, like you really need a strong foundation for it to be strong, right? So everything needs some strong base is what I'm seeing here. So I feel like you really need to build that first, um, before even expecting something more or something successful in here. Because like I was saying earlier, with the fork in the road and death here, I feel like there is a lot of conflict in the connection. There's a lot of blockages in here. This fork in the road in here always seems like a blockage card for me. And I feel like currently in your connection, your person, or not your person, but the whole connection, I feel like there was some sort of either separation or, yeah, I would say it's separation in general. So there was an ending here with that card, and now you don't have this communication. You're not communicating, and it's because your person might have ghosted you, or you might have ghosted this person, whoever ghosted. Okay, there was no really closure in the connection, and okay, so I'm just gonna talk about the connection first before the feelings, because I want to be in depth as possible. So with co-create in here, I feel like both of you, okay, I feel like you are both mirroring each other, wherein you feel that there's no way that you can have a second chance. Not necessarily second chance, but like you want to build something with this person with co-create, but since it's reverse, you feel like it's not happening. It's impossible to happen. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of stuck energy in here, and all you can do and this person can do is to wish for a change in here with the wheel of the year, which is the wheel of fortune. And also the death is also about transformation. So this person is definitely okay. So let's talk about the feelings now. So like I was saying, your person definitely wants change in here. They definitely want this transformation, but they feel like they can't. They feel like it's hard to reach out to you because there is no communication. It's either you're both in distance, or you may have, I'm also getting like for some of you, you could have blocked this person, okay? That's why they can't contact you. But for the others of you, I just feel like they can't contact you because it's just themselves restricting themselves from coming forward. They have a lot of fears when with this ocean here. They feel like things. I don't know why I heard vague. Maybe things are very vague between the both of you. So maybe this person doesn't really know where the connection stands. That's why they don't know if they can still pursue a relationship with you with the co-creating here. So they do want to have this. Okay, so if you're not in a relationship with this person, so they do want to have this relationship with you with co-creating here. They want to build something with you, something stable, but at the same time they feel like they can't because things were very vague and there was no clarity with reversed here. And I feel like this could be applied in general, wherein it could be for those who are in a relationship and for those who are not in a relationship. So if you, yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could be someone that you have been in a relationship, and things became very blurry between the both of you. You weren't really understanding each other anymore. There was a lot of miscommunication as well. That changed the dynamic here, and I feel like your person does want you back. They do definitely, how would I put this, but they have a lot of desires here, like creating something, communicating with you, transforming into a better dynamic. But at the same time, they're very stuck as well. Like they can't move, they don't know where direction to go. They're very confused. There's some external force or something that is confusing them as well. It could be another person. It could be other people influencing them. It could be just a situation. What else? So even themselves, like they can't really figure out how they're really feeling with this card in reverse, because it's like when it's upright, to me it's like an indecisive card, but when it's in reverse, I'm feeling a lot more indecisiveness for some reason. And it's like they're in the verge of something. So I feel like you have already known this person for long, because there is that here. So you have known this person in the past. This is not a new connection, and Ace of Swords in reverse. You could have known this person for years. So yeah, I think that is their current energy, current feelings for you. So for signs, I'm getting what is this? I don't know, death card, so I guess I'm gonna intuitively say that your person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and could be Earth as well. Not Cancer, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe also water. So I think that's all for your reading. I hope this resonated. Comment down below if it did, and that will be all. Bye. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what is your person's current feelings for you? You got fairies, Y in upright, King of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Pile number 1 also got the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in upright. And the last card is Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so for the majority of you, I feel like the person that you're asking about could be someone that you haven't really had any deep connection. It could be just a crush of yours, but I'm definitely seeing like a new energy kind of vibe in here. And I feel like things between the both of you are still unclear regarding the connection. Like you have a lot of questions in your mind, like, does this person really like you? Do they have feelings? Do they notice you as well? And you have a lot of desires for this person as well, a lot of attraction, a lot of manifestations, low-key manifestations for some of you. But the thing here is that this person isn't really making any moves towards you. That's where the questions are coming from. Like you have a lot of question marks in your head because this person is not making any move. There was no change in the connection. Whatever the connection that you both shared in the past is still the same. Like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's still the same. If your connection is stagnant before, it's still stagnant right now. There was no improvement is what I'm seeing here, and it's kind of making you kind of frustrated in a way. You're already wishing, like maybe even praying to the divine, like because you're kind of, for some of you, you could be even how can I say this? I'm not obsessed, but kind of desperate, in not really in a negative way, but desperate for answers, desperate for him or her to do something about the connection. Okay, you do really want change in here. just like pile number one. But this one is like a desperate kind of vibe, is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm not judging you or something. I'm probably the same in the same situation, but the thing here is, this person that you're asking about is not really taking action towards you. But I just want you to know that they do want to, because you got the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. Both of these cards to me, and the Wheel of Fortune actually, like, all of these cards to me is indicating like action cards, and they do want to make a movement towards you. They do want to approach you in a way. They do have plans, but they weren't really able to execute it. They weren't really able to show how they are really feeling towards you. I'm not really seeing any cups in here, so I'm not really sure if this person has deep feelings for you, but I feel like they do got some attraction here. With the King of Wands, they do have passion, but in a very light way, not something deep. Seeing a lot of attraction, just like a crush vibe. So they do have the plans, but it wasn't really, it wasn't successful. They weren't able to make this kind of gesture towards you. They also want change in here, but they weren't able to. Maybe they're also questioning whether you like them or not, because since we're asking about your person's energy, not your energy, you got the white card. So maybe that's also the reason why this person is not making any moves towards you. It's because maybe you're very guarded and you're not really showing how you're feeling for this person, and maybe they want assurance first that you got these feelings. Like, people won't really make any move or any big gesture towards someone unless they got some confirmation that the person likes them, because they don't want to get rejected and don't want to get hurt. So if you are the type of person to be grounded, I mean guarded, not grounded, but try to show your feelings towards the person, okay? Try to be more open. I know it's very hard. I can relate to that, but if you really want this person to make a move towards you, because I'm seeing a lot of resistance in here. Like, they do want to, the King of Wands is someone who takes action, but someone also tamed. So, and it's in reverse, I'm seeing a lot of resistance. Okay, so, and then we got the Two of Wands. They do want to communicate, they do want to approach you, but they weren't really able to, because they weren't sure themselves whether you like them back or not. And they are trying to find they're trying to seek answers and for signs from the universe, maybe as well, if they're spiritual, or just, maybe subconsciously they're asking for signs like, does this person like me? Or maybe they're searching in the internet, like, signs that a person likes you, that kind of stuff. Everyone does that. So what else? For signs, I'm getting Earth and Fire. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Very fresh energy is what I'm seeing here. So the wheel is only going to be upright when one of you shows their feelings, one of you becomes open, okay? One of you doesn't resist it. If not, it's going to stay that way. Their vision towards this connection is very blurry. Like, they don't even know where they stand in the connection, okay? So they really need some assurance in here. What else? I'm also getting like they're trying to study you. They're trying to get information about you. They're trying to learn more about you as a person. So just give this person time, okay? Since this is a new energy. So I think that's all for your reading. I hope this resonated. Leave a comment down below if it did. And that would be all. Bye, guys. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So does your person, or what is your person's current feelings for you? So you got winter solstice or whatever. It's in reverse. Stone people reverse. New life reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. A lot of reverse cards. Queen of Swords. I think this is the only upright card. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. I don't know if this is the continuation for pile number 1 and pile number 2, because somehow all the cards are like connected to each other again. But I feel like if pile number 2 is very stagnant when it comes to their connection, pile number 3 is much more stagnant, okay? Considering the Queen of Swords is an upright. Seeing a lot of stagnant cards in here. Okay, I'm getting another scenario in here, so I'm gonna talk about this scenario first. So the first scenario that I'm getting is I feel like this person that you're asking about could be a friend of yours with a Three of Swords in here. I mean Three of Cups. But things weren't really able to move forward between the both of you. Like you want a new life with this person. You want something more than friendship, right? This also indicates friendship for me for some reason. But this person is like, or I don't know, maybe you just feel like this person doesn't like you back. Like this person doesn't have feelings for you since you got the Queen of Swords. And you feel like the connection doesn't really have any chance of moving forward with stone people in here, okay? Everything seems very frozen. And you didn't really have the chance to have a new life with this person because all of these cards are all in reverse. Like, that just indicates to me that the connection didn't really got off the ground. And for the half of you, if you're not friends with this person, I just feel like it's like you do have a lot of plans for this connection. Like you do have a lot of expectations in your mind, but it wasn't really coming into fruition. Very stagnant energy is what I'm seeing here. Like you do want commitment, you do you like, yeah, want commitment and want a new beginning with this person, but at the same time this connection is it's this pile is the most hardest pile to read actually, because I can't really understand it, but maybe you can't really understand this person as well. Like I feel like this person isn't really giving you clarity. I feel like for some of you, this person might have even gave you signals that they don't like you, like you feel like they're going to reject you or something. Or for some of you, this person might have rejected you already, okay? And you're still hoping, okay? You're still hoping for this new start. Even though you know yourself, like there's no chance in here. For some reason, I feel like there's no chance. So I'm gonna say for this pile, I feel like your person doesn't... Okay. I'm also getting another scenario wherein this could be an ex, wherein you want to come back in this person's life because you missed them. I know this is kind of like the other way around, because usually in readings, the person that you're asking about is the one that wants to come back in your life. But in this particular reading, I feel like you're the one who wants to come back, okay? And this person is like very guarded, isn't really willing to accept it for some reason. It's like they don't want any second chance anymore. They weren't really listening to your explanations. They weren't really listening. Like I feel like you're trying to communicate with this person, okay? You're trying to talk to them in social media, and they weren't really replying. Like they weren't really being responsive, and this is giving you a lot of hurt feelings. Is what I'm seeing. Like you don't know what to do in the situation. Like you want clarity. You're demanding clarity from this person. Like you want to know if there is still a chance, but it's like this person is not really giving you the exact message that they don't want you in their life anymore, but it's like giving you some little hints. I feel like for the half of you, this person just doesn't want to deal with you anymore, and for the others of you, this person is not yet ready, okay? Not yet ready to come back for reconciliation. It's like this person is turning all of the things down. They are trying to guard their heart. And I feel like if you ask this person, they will give you an exact, direct answer that might really hurt your feelings. I feel like you didn't really have the chance to achieve whatever you're wishing for this connection, okay? You didn't really have that chance to complete the completion that you wanted. You didn't have that. I'm trying to see for a different scenario because I'm getting like mixed scenarios in here. For those who are resonating for the friendship vibe in here, if you're friends with this person is like protecting the friendship, so they don't really want to delve deeper in the connection with you because they want to stay friends. So like it's like they're friend zoning you in a way, and it's like they're trying to blind themselves from whatever you're feeling for them. And I feel like you have been really expressive towards this person. What else? I'm trying to look in the other possible scenarios in here. Okay, I'm also getting like they're trying not to think about you. I'm seeing a lot of resistance from this person as well. Like they have been really like cold towards you, and they have become more cold towards you. It's like this person doesn't want to deal with you anymore. So I'm almost getting like this person is trying to block the connection. So for signs, I'm getting air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that's all for the reading. I hope this resonated. Leave a comment down below if it did, and that will be all. Bye.